Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha, aka Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Dr. Stone. We're now in season 2, episode 5, which is called Steam Gorilla. So I have to think that this has to do with the steam engine that we created in the last episode. Senku has decided that the whole village needs to make a move from their original location to someplace closer to Sukusa's camp, and then they basically just have to make their approach as a group when it comes time to rescue Chrome, because they realize that individual efforts are just not going to work. So he created a steam vehicle in order to haul all of his science stuff with them, because he's like, if it turns out that we actually end up having to fight, I'm going to have to use science because we don't have the skills to fight them physically. So that's where they were headed. They got the engine going and it looks like they're on their way. And then back at Tsukusa's camp, he tried to shake down Chrome, but Chrome stood his ground, refused to tell him anything, was actually willing to die for the cause, quite literally. And so in the end, Tsukusa said, no, we're not going to take him out, but we need to figure out what happened or what they tried to do. And we find out that for some reason, Yukio lied about where he found Chrome, because if he told them, they probably would have found the telephone and figured things out pretty quickly, but he lied, and we're not sure exactly why yet, but Chrome knows that he lied, and we know he lied, so we might figure that out in this particular episode. So I'm interested to see if this is going to be an episode all about the travel to Sukusa's camp, or if we're going to get a little back and forth again, which I really enjoyed. Either way, I'm ready to jump in. So let's do that, but just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be notified of when I do updates to this particular show or anything else you're watching of mine, you can join that fam by hitting that button right there that says subscribe, that one, and hit that notification bell as well so you can be in the know. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. You know what? It was a valiant effort. The smile. Oh, God, that's a lot of lumps. That's a lot of lumps. Okay, so we're using this as a battle option as well as just a transportation piece? Let's go. Is it? We all know that you're going to be panting and out of breath within 5 steps, sir. I don't know what you're talking about. Wow, really that aggressive? He's like 2 pounds. And he would have walked in on his own. Exactly. He's got a plan. Oh, they're figuring out how they're going to transport it all. You got it again. That's how it feels when you first start driving in general, actually. You're just kind of like, why am I behind the wheel of something so powerful? Cinco too. What happens in 1? Wow. Holy, he's making the steam gorilla for real. Keep your shirt on. Not the gorilla in the front. Nice. Let them be excited, or are they trying to say that dudes always like cars? Oh, he's like, there's only 2 of us to do the work now. We're upset about the labor distribution. That's just a random. Maybe a little bit. Sure, just like you just made the heated huts because it's probably best, honestly, because I don't trust Sukusa won't take out old people. He doesn't like adults. No pressure, Senku. He said you're gonna take care of it, right? So as old people don't get beaten to death, you're gonna do that, right? It's been a while since we've had random hip hop. You alright, sir? Did the devil just decide to knock on your soul? What's going on? I'm pretty sure they're putting him, we heard that They didn't know why they put Chrome where they did. And I'm thinking it was very much on purpose that he was... Suika! Child. But yeah, I think that Tsukasa very purposely put him someplace that was easy to find because he wants to draw them out, so... Tsukasa will figure that out. He did that on purpose. Can we shrink Magma, please? Period. Kumi's like, y'all can do it. I'm gonna watch from over here. Bro, come on. It's alright. It's gonna be bigger and better. It is cute. Shut up. Why? Why do they give this man shirts? I don't understand. Oh, there's so many places we could improve. But the problem is if it looks too much like a weapon of war, then it's going to feel like Tsukasa was, his point is made. Kami. Kami? Okay. Oh, I like the way they used, I mean, I don't know a lot of Japanese, but they used how the word kami can mean hair, god, or paper, depending on how it's put in a sentence. Damn, Suika's a real tank, you know. Just trust the process, people. Already, come on, how many times has this man taken you through? 10 billion? Why does he look so confused? Trust the process. It's not for defending. Okay, Senku, I thought you'd give it to the girl. I thought you'd give it to Kohaku. I was about to say, isn't that your famous line, sir? Rules are rules. Yeah, I mean, I burst through, but that doesn't do anything to slow the impact. He needed that spear. How are your arms, Senku? Exactly, the impact is still there, baby. Yep, he needs a moment to recover. That's physics, and you should know that, Senku. Yep, that's exactly why they put you there. Oh, that's what you would think of, okay. Yeah, that part I already knew. And you're following a man that basically says he would literally wipe all of you out for the cause. Okay, Suka says people are real smart. Exactly. I mean, it's okay to be a little bit scared. These people are crazy and stinky. That's right. You got tossed off a waterfall. You are a G. I mean, I'm looking at those holes and I feel like he could fit through one of them. That's right. Absolutely. He said, I don't need no one to rescue me. I rescue myself. Thank you very much. He's an independent man. He's got this. All right, guys. Well, another good episode. Once again, we're not quite at the confrontation point just yet, but we are at least in the position that we need to be in order to make our move. And we see that Senku created something that would be big enough to transport multiple people as well as his equipment. But we see that the elderly said that we should stay back because, we're just not in any position to help you. We're not in the physical condition to do it. Plus, we probably get in the way with a battle. And as I said in the episode, we know that Tsukasa does not have any regard for adults. So who knows what he would do to these people, even though they're not the adults of the future. But still, we just don't, or the past, I should say at this point. But anyway, so they're staying behind with the kids and I guess with the hostage as well. And Tsukasa basically said, let's create basically an armored vehicle to go in there and kind of bust our way through, bust into whatever they have Chrome in and get him out. But we see that on the other side of things, Tsukasa, I said many times, he's not a dummy. He is a jerk. He is a dummy in a sense of not understanding that not all science is going to lead to bad things, but he's not illogical. It's not like he has any idea how brains work. And he clearly understands the way that Senku works. And so we see that he's already anticipated that Senku is going to attack with a steam engine of some sort. And that is why he put Chrome in a place where if they come up with a vehicle, the vehicle will be destroyed almost instantly and it'll lose any kind of impact that it's supposed to get. So thankfully, Senku is already anticipating that there could be traps. And I'm hoping that he figured out that since, Tsukasa has anticipated quite a few of his moves already, that he might have already thought about what would happen here. So my point is I need Senku to not think exactly like Senku, which is difficult, but he's got a whole village of people who think differently in ways that even Tsukasa can't possibly anticipate. So I feel like he needs to use one of those people like a Kohaku or who else? Maybe a Ruri or somebody else to come up with a plan that's a little bit more sideways to what Senku would do, because otherwise I do think that Tsukasa is going to come up with pretty much a countermeasure for almost everything. But we'll have to see. Outside of that, we see that thankfully our boy Chrome realized that once he saw that the traps were being made, he saw that the holes were being dug, but he didn't know why. But now that he sees what's going on, he's like, crap, the fact that I went and let Suiko know exactly where I am, I've helped with the trap. So he feels somewhat responsible. And now he knows that there's no way that they're not going to come and rescue. Like there's no way he can warn them before it's too late. So now he's like, you know what? I'm not going to wait to be rescued. I'm going to get out of here myself because I have the scientific knowledge to figure something out so that they don't have me as that leverage anymore. And I have a chance to at least warn everybody not to come looking for me and possibly do something different. But what I'm thinking is that, again, he might be able to escape, although it's looking like it may not go well because I think he's inside of a rock. And so I don't know how he's going to go out the back way. And as I said, he looks like he could possibly fit through the bamboo, but the amount of effort that would take, there's no way he could do that before someone would see him. So I don't know how he's going to do it without help, but we already know that Yukio lied about where he found him. So, and we also know that Nikki is also a turncoat in here. So maybe someone can help him. Maybe he can get some inside help, but how they're going to do that and how they'll do it without Tsukasa's notice is a whole other story. So either way, I'm excited to see what happens with Chrome. If he is able to find a way to get out, that would be awesome. I have faith in him. He's clearly shown himself to be brave and innovative. So yeah, he should get out there and maybe he could do something to possibly get an advantage, get a one-over on Tsukasa if he manages to get out, because he's actually inside the belly of the beast right now. So that could be very advantageous if he knows what he's doing. But yeah, another solid episode around some science and how you can make a paper shield, in case you're ever wondering. If you need something to set yourself up with at home, you can do that if you've got the time and materials, apparently. But yeah, good episode. I enjoyed it. Again, I really do hope that you enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next one.